Teton Canyon is in the western edge of the Tetons and is an awesome place for a cross-country ski or a snowshoe or really any kind of snow adventure. Now, in the summertime, you can drive in pretty far, but in the wintertime, the road starts at the entrance of the canyon. And from here, it's a nice groomed cross-country ski path. You can actually ride snowmobiles along the side, or you can actually walk without even snowshoes for a good part of it. And it goes along the canyon, and the further in you get, the more spectacular the scenery gets. Here we have Reunion Flats, which is a campground, and we have Boy Scout Camp. We go a little bit further here, and you have the Teton Canyon Campground. And then we go just a tiny bit further, and that is the entrance to Table Mountain Trailhead, and that's as far as the groomed path goes. But from there, you can go quite a bit further in. It's not too technical. Snowshoes is easy, but cross-country skis is definitely possible. Today, I only had 4 hours, so I had to stop at a certain time. But that was right about when some avalanche debris kind of turned me around. So I stopped there, I had a little bite to eat, turned around, and made my way back. Now, on cross-country skis, you can definitely do it with a little bit of skill. It's not too difficult. The grade is about right to keep you going without having to go out of control. And then I made a little detour here to go up to the frozen waterfall, which was absolutely stunning. And once I got back to the groomed trail, things got very fast. I expected to get back the 4 miles in about an hour, but it actually took me 15 minutes. So I think I was averaging about 5 miles an hour at the end. And that made for good time to get back to the car to have another bite to eat and be finished. Teton Canyon is a great place to cross-country ski. So nice track and a good view of the Tetons the whole way. The first 4 miles are on groomed track. Looks like it was groomed about a couple days ago, but then the high adventure begins. First sun's peeking through. There it is. Hello. Down by the river where the fog forms, there's these beautiful ice crystals. Look at those things, huh? Wow. About a mile into the trail, there's this turnoff here to the campground called Reunion Flats. They groom it in there, not very far, just like a quarter mile or so. But the best part is a nice little spot if you'd have a snack. Right through the trees is a place called Scout Falls, Boy Scout Falls. It's a really nice hike to get up there. This is the turnout to a Boy Scout camp. It's not a Boy Scout camp anymore, but you head in there about 2.5 miles and you get to Boy Scout Falls, a frozen waterfall. Definitely worth the trip, but snowshoes only. Come on, let's go. This is the turn off the Teton Canyon. They groom it in there too. Sometimes feel big igloos in there, but not today. We're about 3.5 miles in. This is the end of the trail, and that's the way up to Table. Looks like there's some snowmobilers there, but we're gonna head into the backcountry. Now, once we get off the groomed trail, things get a little more technical, and we'll see how far we can ski in before it becomes time to use snowshoes. I'm thinking I'll get about a mile in. Get deeper into the canyon, the scenery gets more and more spectacular. That's Treasure Mountain. A quarter mile in, there's a turnoff to some frozen waterfalls. Here we're crossing the Teton River. In the depths of winter, you can't even see the rails. The snow is piled so high. But right now, looks like it's flowing pretty good. We'll go parallel to the river for a bit. This will be a little bit tricky. Haha, I did not fall. Well, it looks like this will be my turnaround. I'm about a mile past the end of the Groomed Trail and about 5 miles from the car. That'll be a 10-mile round trip. I only have 4 hours today, so that's the best I can do. Looks like an avalanche came through here. All these trees are broken and strewn around. Oh, I don't even know if it's passable. Whew, looks pretty gnarly. You know it's kind of wet when the snow just sticks to your ski. Ugh. Hard to come off too. Down the Teton River, it looks beautiful. And up as well. It's just such a nice spot. Snowshoes now. For the next little leg, we're going to walk up to a frozen waterfall. Looks like 2 moose bedded down here for the night. Here we are, a nice frozen waterfall. You can actually hear it running a little bit. Okay, back at the Groomed part at the trailhead for Table Mountain, and just 4 miles back. Should take a little more than an hour. It goes pretty quick on the Groomed stuff, unless if it's melted enough that my skis will stick. Well, that's a distinct possibility. They have a yurt here at Teton Canyon campground. Halfway along my ski on the Groomed path. This is a scout camp. With this corner here, we're pretty much the last stretch until the car.